Well, folks, NFL is back. Of course, we just finished our second week of NFL football. We've had several weeks now of college football. It is football season in America, and I love football. I don't even care who's playing. I will turn on a football game and watch it as if I've cared about both the teams my entire life. And I wasn't always this way. Kind of as I've gotten older, I've gotten more into it, but that's beside the point. For those of you who may not know, recently the NFL changed the kickoff rules. In fact, a couple years ago, they've been toying with them to what they call a dynamic kickoff. And Donald Trump, who also happens to be a football fan, I guess, is pissed off that the NFL changed the kickoff rules, even though, again, it happened years ago. He decided that he was going to get on Truth Social on Monday morning. Guy woke up early, pissed off about football, because God knows there's nothing going on throughout the rest of the world, right? His biggest concern is football. Not just all of football, but just the kickoffs of football, which he called, in his post, sissy football. Okay? The man who got out of Vietnam because his feet hurt says that football players are now playing sissy football. Here's what Trump wrote on Truth Social. The NFL has got to get rid of that ridiculous-looking new kickoff rule. How can they make such a big and sweeping change so easily and quickly? It's at least as dangerous as the normal kickoff and looks like hell. The ball is moving and the players are not, the exact opposite of what football is all about. Sissy football is bad for America and bad for the NFL. Who comes up with these ridiculous ideas? It's like wanting to roll back the golf ball so it doesn't go nearly as far. Really? You're going to bring up cheating at golf? You, of all people, a guy that was recently caught on camera cheating at golf, are going to say, like, it's like cheating at golf. Yeah, you know all about that, don't you, bud? Here's the thing. The NFL's dynamic kickoff, I don't care what you think about it. The statistics do not lie. And when they first instituted this last year, the number of concussions on kick returns dropped. That's a good thing. The number of injuries fell through this new dynamic kickoff. And Trump's like, it's just as dangerous. Literally, it's not. Who comes up with these ideas? Well, if you were a football fan, you would understand that every year they have the owners' meetings. The owners get to vote on the rule changes. Happens every year. You know, there's new rules. There's rules that don't get passed, but it's the owners who vote on them. You tried to buy an NFL team and you don't even know what NFL owners do? Are you genuinely that dumb? Or did your dementia make you forget how the rules take place? It's something that anybody who watches football understands. In other words, you could not be more wrong about every single thing that you said in this rant on Truth Social. But here's the thing. Sissy football. So we don't know yet who is obviously going to win the Super Bowl this year. Somebody will, obviously. That's how it works. And as is tradition, that Super Bowl team is going to go to the White House and meet up with Donald Trump. Y'all really want to do that after he called y'all sissies? He said you're playing sissy football, which implies that you yourselves are sissies. I mean, again, this is the guy that got out of Vietnam because his feet hurt, and he said that avoiding STDs was like his own personal Vietnam. This is a guy who, you know, is grotesquely overweight, a guy who can't even shake hands, according to the White House, without being bruised for weeks. A pathetic, weak, and feeble individual has the audacity to call these athletes, these guys that are in the gym 7 days a week, practicing, getting the crap knocked out of them on every play and then popping back up and going in for the next one 40 seconds later. You have the audacity to call these guys sissies? You can't even play a round of golf without cheating. But they're the sissies. They're the ones who are being pathetic, right? Yeah. I challenge you, Donald, go say that to their faces, right? You go walk up to an NFL linebacker and call him a sissy, and you let me know how that turns out for you. Okay, bud? Thanks for watching, everyone. You know, we're inching closer and closer to 1 million subscribers, and we're aiming to hit that goal before the year closes. So if you aren't subscribed to the channel, please do so, and don't forget to like, comment, and share. Thanks for joining us as we head towards this huge milestone.